Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Rippin' for Rookies. It's Goodwill Wednesday, episode number 8. And I got this big old box from Goodwill, Shop Goodwill, for, it was $48 total. I'll put up all the images and everything from it, and then we'll take a look and see what's inside. You can see from the images, there were a lot of photos and stuff like that inside. And this big bag of baseball cards, mostly from the early 80s, which I'm really excited to take a look at. Also in the images, there was a baseball card album binder, and not many cards in it, mostly just sleeves, but it's a binder, and I can put some stuff in here. Mostly Yankees. There's a Rickey Henderson card and a Nolan Ryan Coca-Cola card in there, so not too much in that. And then there's also this, a bunch of photos in here and some old photos, which were pretty cool, and I like them a lot. So this was a artist rendition by, I think it was Bobby Clark, not the not the Flyers Hall of Famer, but 1947 Gilbert Papers ad baseball scene, which I thought was pretty cool. I like that. And there was also this. You got this from Post Serial. It doesn't have the year on it, but it's an older photo of Post Serial with Bill Dickey, and just a nice ad for Post Serial. Thought that was pretty neat. I don't know what year that is, but it's probably old. And then this, of the Ripken family, which is really nice. And the frame's a little bit beat up, but you know me and paint, I can get that to look back to normal. So we'll put all that stuff back in there. And this is what I was really looking at when I ordered it. It was this bag of baseball cards. And as always, I'll go through it and speed up the process and go through what I think are hits and whatnot in here. But there's yeah, a lot of older cards in here. They're pretty rough, but we'll go through them and see what we have. So what I'll do is I'll speed up the video and we'll go through the cards and I'll show you what we got. Okay, and we are back with the recap. A lot of cards, and unfortunately most of the cards were pretty beat up, being in a duffel bag for close to 40 years. You know, it gets moved around, banged around, the corners are dinged and all kinds of stuff, but we still got some great cards out of here. Also noticed that there's definitely a Baltimore Orioles collector was in this, who owned this. So going through the duffel bag, I found a lot of different things, a lot of pretty cool things. So found this Frank Thomas oversized from Bowman's Best from 1995, and I'm going to send that one out to Johnny, Epiphany card collector. Also found a couple of schedules from 1983, Baltimore Orioles schedules. I thought they were pretty cool too. I got 2 of them, so let's put one of them in for a giveaway. Of course, we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to go through some of the cards and do a giveaway with that. Found these buttons in there. We got a Steve Stone, Ken Singleton, and unfortunately, the one player that I PC, Eddie Murray, has a bunch of old rubber bands fused to the front of it. I don't know if I'll be able to get them off, but we'll see what happens with that. So we got that. What else was in there? We got a couple of the football helmets that you used to get in the little quarter machines. You put a quarter in, spin the dial, and a football helmet falls out. So we got the Bengals and we got the Redskins, at the time the Redskins. Also was this Cal Ripken baseball, which was in here, and this is pretty cool. Saw them listed for like 10 bucks on eBay. Official ball, Cal Ripken, to commemorate his games played. So I thought that was pretty cool too. And last thing that I found in there, and there we go. It's a 1970 Baltimore Orioles World Series team ruler. It's looks like it's been used and abused a little bit. I saw one on eBay that is still in the plastic, and they're asking $200 for it. So I don't know. I don't know what this is actually going to be worth, but pretty cool piece of memorabilia there. And yeah, like I said, you never know what you're going to find in a box. Plus, we also got the Ripken family photo, a couple of the old ads from the 50s, and the Stan Musial, not the Stan Musial. What did I say? The Roger Maris photo. So went off. I got the wrong team there. So let's go through the cards, and we'll give some cards away for the giveaway. What I collect are managers cards. So got a bunch of new managers cards to add to the PC. So we've got a couple of Chuck Cotters. We'll throw one of them in there. Jim Fry. We got Sparky, Tommy Lasorda, Bobby Cox. Some of the great managers, Frank Robinson, Whitey Herzog. Kind of surprising there wasn't an Earl Weaver in here, considering it was from Baltimore. Team cards, and like I said, these cards are pretty beat up. I mean, when you leave them in a duffel bag for that long, and you know, in rubber bands that are kind of fused to to the cards. We got a couple of Tigers, Mariners, Twins, Royals, Giants, Mets, A's, another one from the A's. We got a couple of the Pirates. Throw one of the Pirates cards in there for a giveaway. Twins, throw one of the Twins cards. That one's in, they're both pretty banged up. And a couple of Expos cards. Throw an Expos team card in there. And then, of course, my other PC that I have, the Goofy Glasses. We got Tom Hume, Fred Brenning, Al Callens, another Al Callens, Craig McMurtry, and Chris Knapp, who, you know, yeah, very devious looking. Sorry, stole that from the Passes Alive, but yeah. We got some brutally miscut cards. We got a Dickie Thon, Pete Redfern, and Bill Fahey. So we'll always put them into a PC, brutally miscut cards. Now, these cards are pretty cool. But these cards are going for about $5 a piece. It's pretty cool. Indians versus the Braves, Cardinals, Red Sox. Cardinals stop the Red Sox. All the World Series teams. Tigers versus the Cubs. Cardinals over the Tigers. A's over the Cubs. Pirates over the Senators. And Giants versus the Yankees. So yeah, these are pretty cool cards. I put one, you know what? Let's put a couple in there. Let's do Giants, Yankees, put that in there. And let's throw another one in there. Throw Tigers, Cubs in there too for the giveaway. All right, so for my PC, a whole bunch of Phillies cards. Just plenty of Phillies cards. Mostly older, from the early 80s, some later 80s cards in there, but these are all the doubles that I have right here. And then I was fortunate enough to get, I think, 5 or 6 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards for my binders, which I don't have. Mike Schmidt, really poorly cut, but still, I have it. I can get it replaced. Jim Cott, strikeout leader Steve Carlton, and Jack Morris. John Denny, who looks like he's been superly imposed on that. It's just something about that card just does not look right, but it goes in there. 1980 NL Champs, Gary Matthews, the Sarge, and Larry Bella. I do have this card, but it's actually with his autograph on it. So now I have one for the binder, which is cool. Rookie cards. Got some pretty decent rookies in here. Dickie Thom, we'll put that in for the giveaway. Kirby Puckett, there we go. Fleer. His actual rookie was the update of 84, but this is the 85. So Barry Larkin, we'll throw that in there. Barry Bonds. And then Mookie Wilson, Hubie Brooks, and Juan Berenger on that. And that is going to go to my buddy Dom for his collection. And then just the stack of Hall of Famers. Pretty impressive. We're going to do a lot of Hall of Famer giveaways in here. We got a whole bunch of Mike Schmitz. We'll throw the All-Star Game in there. That's probably the better of the cut cards. Steve Carlton. We'll throw a Carlton in there. Kirby Puckett, Bagwell, Molitor, put in there Clemente, and that is from Donruss, Raleigh Fingers, McCovey, Reggie Jackson, Eckersley, Don Sutton, Randy Johnson, Tommy Glavine, Harold Baines. That's an early card. I think that's his second-year card, so let's throw Baines in there. We got Johnny Bench, Gaylord Perry, and Carl Yastrzemski. A couple of Larkins. We'll throw Larkin in there. Lee Smith, a couple of times. Ted Simmons, Robin Yount. Let's throw that Robin Yount in there. That is from Ralston Perina. That's a neat card. Alan Trammell, bunch of Trammels. Let's throw a Jim Rice All-Star in there. Also, Cal Ripken Jr., let's put the post-serial one in there. George Brett in action. It's an older card. Joe Morgan when he was with the Giants. Let's throw in that George Morgan right there from the Astros. Tom Seaver. Carlton Fisk. Let's throw the Red Sox All-Star card in there for Carlton Fisk. We got a couple of Tony Gwynns. Let's throw the All-Star card in there. Gaylord Perry on the 82. Let's throw that in there. Ozzie Smith. A couple of Ozzie Smiths. That's his third-year card. Let's put that one in there, too. Why not? Andre Dawson. And that looks like his 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth-year card. Throw the Dawson in there. A couple of Wade Boggs. We'll throw one of them in there. And going through the stack, like I said, there are a lot of Hall of Famers in here. Nolan Ryan on the Coca-Cola. Let's throw that one in there. A couple of league leaders cards. Dave Winfield. Wow, when he was on the Padres. Put that one in there too. Ken Griffey Jr. Jimmy Dean. Wow, that's a neat one. We'll throw that in there. And let's see, Ryan Sandberg. Throw the All-Star card in there. Ferguson Jenkins. Yastrzemski in action. Bruce Sutter. There's a Sutter and Raleigh Fingers. Put that one in there. Oh, that's a really nice card. Tim Raines and Ricky Henderson. I'm going to hold on to that one because these two cards are really nice. They're in really good condition. So I'm going to hold on to those two back-to-back years. Well, not back-to-back, 81 and 83. I think they also led the league in 82. A couple of Tim Raines. Let's throw one in there. Ricky Henderson. Put that one in there. And then we're down to our last little stack. Another Ricky Henderson, Dave Parker. That's a Burger King card. Throw that one in there too. Dave Parker All-Star. Pop Stargell. Got to throw a Willie Stargell in there. And wait, do I have a double of that one? No. Okay. Rod Carew. He had a lot of Rod Carews in here. I don't think I have any doubles in there, but I think I do have a couple of these Rod Carew cards. Let's throw the in-action card in there. And let's throw the All-Star card in there also. So, all right, so this is going to be the giveaway for this week. Wow. Okay. Pretty big. Not bad. Don't mind doing giveaways. I actually enjoy it. So these are the cards for the giveaway. And all you have to do is like this video, be subscribed, and then leave a comment on what your favorite card or item from this box was. And like I said, I think this was $48 for this box. And if I was going to piece it out and sell it on you know, eBay, I would probably make my money back and then some, pretty much. So, but I'm not doing that. I'm just doing it to collect and give away to the card community and do some giveaways. So let's see, the giveaway, where are we? We are, as I'm finishing this video, I shot the first part like 2 weeks ago. So right now it's Saturday the 4th. This is going to upload on the 8th. So let's do the giveaway October 15th at 7 p.m. Everybody that puts a comment in and likes the video and is subscribed will go on the wheel, and we'll do the elimination wheel again. So everybody on there, we're going to keep spinning the wheel until we get one winner. So join me then Wednesday, October 15th at 7 p.m. and we'll do the giveaway. All right, everybody, you have yourself a great day. If you like this video, give me a like. If you like this video and like this channel, please subscribe. And if you're a subscriber, ring that bell. You'll get notifications every time I do a video, do a giveaway, go live, all that good kind of stuff. All right, have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye.